Hello, everyone. This is Logan59XP here for the Galaxy Movie Direct, what will almost assuredly be the first of these directs if the last movie was anything to go by. I believe we had a direct for every single trailer they put out, so that would have been 3 directs. So this is the first of what will probably be 3, at least 2. But yeah, so obviously I said we were going to do this, and we're doing it. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to comment on, honestly. We're just here to see the trailer and, get whoever the voice actor, or actress, I should say, for Rosalina is, because we don't know that yet. Because Rosalina is obviously in the movie, but they haven't confirmed that yet. So what do we know? Well, for those of you that have not been keeping track of the recent leaks, because there has been some leaks, Yoshi is in the movie. That on its own is not exactly a surprise if you saw the ending to the last movie, but still. The Comet Observatory is in it, and Bowser Jr. is in it. We don't know what he looks like yet, but we know he's in it, based on, of all things, a Pillsbury cookie package that got leaked on, like, Walmart or something. Because, of course. We gotta have the brand tie-in stuff ready long in advance, right? But yeah, so we know that. I don't know if there's been anything else. That's the most recent leak that happened a few days ago. But aside from that, I don't know if there's anything else really. Again, as far as what I'm expecting out of this event, I'm expecting we're going to get Rosalina shown off and confirmed. We're going to get the voice actress for her confirmed. I have no real I have no idea who they would pick. I don't know. I don't know enough about that kind of stuff to really be able to be like, oh yeah, this person would make sense, or this is someone. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. But I'm sure whoever does her voice will do a fine job. Because all the other voices are mostly good. I know people like to meme on the whole Chris Pratt thing, and yeah, Chris Pratt was no one's first or second or fifth choice for Mario. But honestly, all memes aside, he was fine. Everyone else did a better job. I think, all the other voice actors for their respective characters worked better. But Chris Pratt was like, he's like, of the main cast in the first movie, he's the quote worst, but he's fine. Like, it's not that big a deal. Like, he was fine. He's not Mario, but he's like fine. Although personally, I think I would have preferred something along the lines of like the old cartoons. It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. It's a football. Come on, Mario. Yeah, no, those are my not good impressions, but yeah, those voices are actually pretty good. I thought if we had gotten something along those lines, I think that would have worked just fine. Because I am also of the belief that just getting Charles Martinet to do the voices would not have worked either. Like, we all love Charles Martinet. But, like, let's be real here. Let's be honest with ourselves. Do you really want to hear, woohoo, let's go? Do you really want to hear him doing those kinds of voices for, like, a whole movie? Right? Like now, obviously, it wouldn't be quite the same. I'm sure it would be toned down so it worked better in, long frequent sentences as opposed to little quips here and there like it is in the games. But, I don't think his voice would really work well as a speaking role in a movie, is what I'm trying to say, So, again, my idea would have been something like the old cartoons. I thought Mario and Luigi's voice in those were pretty good, but whatever. It's not a big a deal. Again, the voices are fine. The voices are fine. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's gonna be starting anytime, just about any time now at this point, and yeah, we're gonna see Miyamoto. I'm sure. We're gonna see the what's his name, oh my god, the Illumination guy, the Illumination CEO and founder. Well, because he shows up in like every single time that they talk about the movie stuff. Even though I don't think they need it to show them. I mean, I know I talk about how they don't put people on screen enough these days, but like, we want to see like the Nintendo guys on screen, not the Illumination guy, but I mean, I guess. Anyways, okay. So once again, they're using the Switch 2 Direct style intro that they also reused for the September Direct. So yeah, this is definitely the Switch 2 era intro they're using for everything now. Which I think is nice, because it looks cool with all like the Tetris pieces and stuff that kind of form the logo. Alrighty then. There he is. The man himself.
Today, I'd like to show you the first trailer for the second Mario movie, the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
He's getting gray.
Mario will embark on a journey.
I mean, I know he's been that for a little while now, but like I'm only just like really noticing it. Like, man, he is definitely solidly gray now.
Thank you to everyone who's looking forward to this movie, just as you did for the previous one.
Well, being a Galaxy movie definitely helps that.
Who's producing the movie with me? Chris-san.
Thank you, Miyamoto.
There he is.
At this moment, our team of artists at Illumination are just weeks away from completing animation.
It has a little mushroom pin.
Can't wait to share it all with you.
Reminds me of when Reggie had like a Samus pin, like an 8-bit Samus pin in like one of the directs.
To the big screen. Many for the first time. From iconic favorites to deep cuts that longtime fans will recognize. What you're about to see will give you a glimpse of the team's outstanding work.
Thank you, Chris-san. Okay, thank you all for waiting. Let's press the start button.
Okay, here we go. By the way, the stream is not 4K like all of the recent ones have been. It's only 1080p. Just saying. It's kind of disappointing, but oh well. Doing a painting.
Hey, big guy! You wanted to see us?
Don't move, I'll be right up. Sipping the soup, cleaning the paint. Boodle-doo, boodle-doo, and also trim the buns.
I haven't seen the first movie since it came out, so I forget. Like, does he get shrunken at the end or something? I don't remember. I'm guessing he does, because that would explain why this is happening. This wouldn't make sense otherwise. But I don't know.
It's trash.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones!
Wow. Sorry about that. That's the old Bowser talking. Still working through my demons, I suppose. Anyway, I need my 8 hours or else I really turn into a monster.
So I'm guessing that's the design for the Warp Star. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. The pyramid from, I guess there's Bowser Jr.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Not the voice I would have expected, but okay. Mega Leg?
Rosalina, you're coming with me.
I mean, I guess we have to have at least one of the bosses from the game. That's not the one I guess they would have chosen, at least for that part, but okay. We're gonna rewatch that at least one more time. There's a couple of things I wanted to comment on, but it went by too fast.
What key do you think she holds in this story?
I was gonna say, so we saw what I'm guessing the launch stars look like.
He takes the place of
I kind of thought they would be more, lack of a better term, what they look like in the game, to be honest.
Let's announce the new cast members.
In addition to our returning
But yeah, they have the pyramid from Odyssey.
we are
I wasn't expecting that, but then again, they kind of showed a place similar to it in like one sequence in the first movie.
and Bowser Jr.
So they're incorporating stuff from Odyssey as well.
Are cosmic protector.
Of course, we have to have the storybook. We have to have the storybook. It's like mandatory.
Hear the story about the plumbers.
We did that one last night.
I never really cared about the storybook personally, but I know that it's like iconic and everything. And it has an iconic like track for sure.
Screen by Academy Award winner and Nintendo superfan Brie Larson.
Okay.
A villain with galactic ambition.
From the ashes of his father's defeat rises a new conqueror.
If that had happened a few years ago,
Once more.
I think that would obviously not go over very well.
Bowser Jr.
At this point, I don't think it matters as much. I mean, she sounds fine. I mean, obviously, we only heard like a couple of lines. I don't know. All the other voices have been fine, so I don't really think it's a big deal. But obviously, Brie Larson is not exactly known for being popular.
He is the heir to the Koopa throne, a rowdy little vandal, an uncut gem. He's Benny Safdie.
I don't know who that is, so I have no comment on that.
I am so excited.
I will say this. This is not the first time Brie Larson has been involved with Nintendo. I know that she did a Switch ad in like 2020. I want to say 2020, 2021. And I believe that there was either she or someone brought up the idea of like her playing Samus. I don't know if she brought that up as something she wanted to do or if that was some speculation or whatever. So, I don't know. But, so, I mean, I don't personally care. I don't think it makes much of a difference either way. I mean, she's just voicing a character. She's not on the screen
That's great.
or anything.
Looking forward to seeing Bowser this time as well, Jackson.
As long as she sounds fine, then, like, that's all I really care about.
Please look forward to Brie Larson as the elegant Rosalina and Benny Safdie as the mischievous Bowser Jr. You can find the latest info about the Super Mario Galaxy movie on the smart device app Nintendo Today, so we hope you'll check that out. And while you're checking Nintendo Today, you can also watch the Pikmin Close to You videos if you haven't yet.
Oh, yeah.
That's all for now. Please wait just a bit longer until the movie's release next spring. See you later!
That went by faster than I thought it would. I mean, I knew it was going to be short, but I didn't think it'd be that short. Okay, let's go ahead and rewatch that trailer again. We're going to skip past that whole small Bowser bit. That's not really important. We're going to skip past that till we get to like the actual movie, like the real part. Yeah, this whole first section, we don't need to rewatch that. Whatever. It's like a little comedic scene or whatever. It's not important.
Still working through my
Okay, so we have a remix of the Mario theme, of course, playing. So yeah, that's the warp stuff. Actually, wait, no. Now that I look at it closer, I can see that it has the bits on the end. So maybe it's just the bit rate or whatever. I don't know. I mean, it's a warp star. There's only some. I mean, it's gonna look like a star, obviously. Okay, if I'm gonna make my biggest complaint with this trailer is it's called the Galaxy movie, and yet this is like the only galaxy in the trailer. We see one planet. I know we're gonna get like 2 more trailers later, but we get like literally that, like this is like, I mean, okay, now hold on a minute. You see that planet back there? I know what that planet is. That's from Gusty Garden. That's like the metal ring, like the metal ring with holes in it that has like the spiky green wrapped around it. Yeah, that's from Gusty Garden. I mean, I know that it was a given, right? I know it was a given that we were gonna get Gusty Garden. Something. Oh, sorry. Let me move this over here. I'm just wondering what the heck this is talking about. Did I pick the wrong option? Hold on. I don't think I did. Because the chat's not disabled. Let me just check. If I, like, did I screw up? I know, like, hold on. I know we're in the middle of this, but like, did I set the stream to like the wrong setting? Is that why it's complaining? No, that's not it. Heads up, we've detected video in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. I've never seen that before. Although it is worth noting that I believe the first Mario movie streams, I think one of them actually did get like blocked in like the US because of Universal. And it is important to remember this is Universal, not Nintendo. Universal, they're the ones that are, of course, releasing the movie. But still, okay. So no, I don't think I turned. Okay, whatever. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. But yeah, so that's a Gusty Garden planet. This planet, I don't think it's from anything in particular. This is just kind of a generic like water planet. But that is definitely 100% from Gusty Garden. So again, I know it's obvious we're gonna get the obligatory do 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 do, and we're gonna get the do 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 do. Not that I don't want to hear it or anything, obviously. I'm just saying that like that like we're obviously gonna get that. But still, but yeah. I really wish we had seen more than just this. Like, that's not enough, if I'm being honest. Now, this... What is that? Okay, now it's gonna show us the galaxy thing again. I'm gonna slow it down. Let me slow it down. Let me mute the audio so it doesn't murder your ears. Okay. This is Mario and Luigi in disguise or whatever, right? Yeah, and they're on bikes in the desert, and they're going to they're in, well, it's probably not literally Tostina Ruins, whatever that gets called, but like, I mean, like, it's not probably literally that exact location from Odyssey, but obviously the pyramids. That pyramid is just straight up from Odyssey, so it's obviously based on it at the very least. Okay, let's go back to normal. I wish this was a 1080p stream so the bitrate would be higher, but... Okay, so wait, hold on a second. So Peach is in... I know what this is. This is the casino from Sunshine. The casino from Sunshine. I mean, again, not literally the exact same. Not literally the same, but, like, again, very clearly based on it, right? Like, there's the thing from the boss fight. You can see slot machines and stuff. We got a bunch of those ninja enemies. And then, obviously, here's Bowser Jr., who very much looks like Bowser Jr. I don't think there's any real changes to him.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
That voice is weird, although I don't really know what I expected. Because again, like, they weren't gonna have... Maybe it's because Bowser doesn't have a voice in the games. Like, he has the grunts, but he doesn't have a voice. Whereas Bowser Jr. has a voice, right? Well, actually, no, let me take that back. No, Bowser has a voice too, because he has voice lines in Sunshine. Not just Bowser Jr. Whatever. So yeah, I mean... Oh yeah, then we get Rosalina at the very end. This is really cool that we get Mega Leg. I like that. And there's the Comet Observatory back there. Again, we already... Like, yeah, look at all this blockiness. I mean, I know that you guys are watching... Like, if you're watching this stream right now, like, literally this stream, it's 1080p anyway. But, like, man, like, look at the blocking... Like, look at the crazy blocking over here. You can just see the lines of blocks. And the blurriness right here, yeah, 1080p. I wish it was 4K like the recent streams have been, but I guess they figured, oh, well, this isn't a game, so it doesn't have to be 4K, because it's not on the Switch 2. No, everything should be 4K. Even if it's a Switch 1 game, it should be a 4K video, just because it'll look better.
Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me.
Oh, and wait a second. She's at... This is the castle from the beginning of Galaxy.
Rosalina, you're coming
I
with
think.
me.
I mean, okay, it's probably not, but like, it kind of makes me think of that. It makes me think of, you know, the very beginning of Galaxy, but the Star Festival. This kind of looks like that, even though it's almost certainly not that. But you could see, and there's a town and everything.
How was that?
I will say that trailer, it doesn't have enough Galaxy in it. That now I know it's the first trailer. We're gonna get like 2 more later. But I feel like the first trailer for the first movie was much better than that. And this wouldn't bother me as much if this was the Mario World movie, I wouldn't mind as much. But this is the Galaxy movie, and you see the galaxies for like 2 seconds. You get galaxies for like 2 seconds, and then everything else is unrelated, or at least it looks like it's unrelated. We see Mario and Luigi in the desert going to the Odyssey place. We see Peach in the casino fighting the ninja enemies, which, granted, that could be the inside. Now, what that could be is that could be the inside of a planet. Like, you know how in the Galaxy games, there's, like, the insides of the planets sometimes that are, like, kind of, like, circle-shaped or square-shaped you can go to, like, through a warp pipe or whatever in the middle of a mission. That could be what that is, and she got in, like, she's on a planet somewhere, and she just went into a warp pipe, and that is what... And now she's in a casino room inside the planet or whatever. Like, that could easily be what that is. But still, we want to see... We want a Galaxy movie for the Galaxy. And obviously we're going to get that. But they didn't show enough of it, is my problem. We got, like, 2 seconds of a water planet. And then we get, like, Rosalina teased at, like, the very end. Fighting... Although I did like the Mega Leg thing. That's cool. I do like that. But... yeah. I guess just for the heck of it, let's listen to the voice line, because there's the voice line with Rosalina. I'm sure she sounds fine. I wasn't really paying attention too much, though.
Once upon a time, there was a brave and noble princess named Peach.
I want to hear the story about the plumbers.
We did that one last night.
Plumber, 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 plumber.
Okay.
Rosalina is being
Yeah, she sounds fine. I don't have any issue with that voice. Like, here's how I look at it. If it was literally any other person, would it make any difference? Like, same voice, but it just happened to be a different person. Would it make any difference? No. So why does it matter that it's her, is the way I look at it. Look. Captain Marvel's pretty low in the MCU totem pole for me, too. I don't care about the movies, really. I don't care about the character at all. If they never used her again, I wouldn't care. But I'm not going to hold Captain Marvel not being a great character and her movies not being great against Brie Larson. You know? Like, like, that's how I look at it, at least. Yeah, Captain Marvel's not great. Yeah, if she was written out and never mentioned again, no one would care. She's nobody's favorite MCU character. But as a voice actress for Rosalina, I think she's fine. I don't really have any issue with that. But anyway, so... yeah, I mean, I've really said all I've got to say, honestly. I don't really have anything else to add. I mean, the trailer... I guess, if I'm being honest, it was kind of underwhelming. I don't like saying that, It's not the kind. I'm not the kind of person that likes saying stuff like that, even though that's a pretty mild critique, all things considered. But I don't know. For the first Galaxy movie trailer, I definitely was hoping for more Galaxy. I was expecting like I knew the whole trailer wasn't going to be Galaxy, but like I expected like half the trailer to be Galaxy, and it was like 2 seconds that were Galaxy. Not counting the Rosalina fight at the end. I'm not counting that because that's not in the galaxy. That's on Earth or whatever. Like that. I don't count that. But even if you did count that, that would still only be like 10 seconds probably. So I don't know. It is what it is. Obviously, this won't matter by the time the movie comes out when we've gotten like more trailers and we're gonna see way more, and then but yeah. I don't know. I guess that's really all. I don't really have anything else to really add to that. There's nothing really else to add. Really, yeah. I have no idea who this person is. You know what? Just for the heck of it, who is this guy?
I have to say, I am so excited that Galaxy is going to be the inspiration for this movie. Everyone knows it's the best video game of all times.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but it's definitely up there. It's definitely the best Mario game, in my opinion, at least. Best 3D Mario, anyway. Absolute classic. But, yeah, let me see. Who the heck is this person? Is there anything I know? By any... Or at least anything that... Okay, so... apparently he was an Oppenheimer. As who? I have no idea, because I haven't seen that movie somehow. He was apparently in Happy Gilmore 2. He was in Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's gonna be in The Odyssey, which is the next Christopher Nolan movie. And then he's been in a handful of other movies as well. Some other shows, I think, but not in that much stuff. That explains why I don't know anything about him at all. Not that I'm like super tuned into this kind of stuff anyway, but like I've never even heard his name before. Like there's plenty of people where it's like, oh, I've heard that name, but I don't know anything about them, but I know the name. I've never heard this guy before, ever. But hey, there's always a first. So yeah, I don't know. I guess that's really it. Not much else to say. So summary, I know I've said it already, but just one last thing before we sign off here is the trailer did not have enough Galaxy for my liking, but I also did not care for that whole scene at the beginning, the thing with Bowser. That scene, we could have skipped past that. If I'm being honest. Now once the trailer like really starts, I like everything we see. It's just not what I want to see in this trailer. Okay, hey, Tostina, the Tostina Pyramid, cool. The casino, cool. Like, all that stuff is stuff I'm glad is in the movie, but I don't want to see that in the trailer for a Galaxy movie, right? Save that stuff for at least later on, or maybe even just save it as a surprise. But like, we want a we wanted a Galaxy movie for the Galaxy. And I know we're gonna get, and there's gonna be plenty of Galaxy. They're just being very picky about showing us it. But then again, they had Rosalina as kind of like the end stinger, so obviously the next trailer, which will probably come out in like January or whatever, that one will probably be way more focused on, the actual Galaxy aspect of it. But yeah. So yeah, we know he's doing Rosalina again. I know people don't like Captain Marvel. I don't really care for Captain Marvel either, but like Rosalina, she sounded totally fine, so I don't have any issue. Again, I'm not gonna hold Marvel's failure to make Captain Marvel a interesting or compelling character against Brie Larson just doing a voice. Like, those are not 100% the same thing. I know that it's not just that. I know that like at least years and years and years ago, like she said something at some event that, kind of ticked people off or whatever, but like I would say like most of the reason why people don't really care for her or don't like her is just kind of like Captain Marvel. And I get that, but again, Captain Marvel is by no means anyone's favorite character. But again, I'm not going to really hold that against her playing Rosalina personally. Especially if she's just doing the voice. You know, if this would be one thing if this was like a live action movie. Like, I would understand that more. But like, it's just like here's how I look at it. If I didn't tell you that was her voice, you would never know. So it doesn't matter. Like, her voice is interchangeable with literally anyone else they could have gotten. You know, it's not like with Jack Black, right? Or Chris Pratt, where you immediately hear them and it's like, oh, this is so-and-so. Like, Brie Larson does not have a, like, distinguishable voice that you instantly recognize and you can't not hear. Like, her voice sounded like, you know, it could have been literally anyone, and it wouldn't have made any difference, so... I don't know. I'm sure some people will kind of blow that out of proportion, but I don't know. I don't really think it makes any sense, at least for this, certainly, but whatever. So, we've talked enough about this, enough. 6:26. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. So thank you all for watching. Anyone that did watch, I didn't see anyone in the chat, although that may or may not be my fault. Again, I saw some weird error message earlier. But I don't think that was it. At first I was wondering if I accidentally set the chat to like kids only mode or whatever. I don't think I did that. But I was wondering if that's why I wasn't getting any comments, because I saw that the concurrent counter went up a couple of times. So I don't know. Maybe it was just a fluke. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, it is what it is. For what it's worth, wasn't really a big trailer. And that wasn't really the trailer I was hoping for, but we got plenty of time until release. So again, thank you all for watching, for those that did watch, and so yeah, what's next, I suppose? Well, I know we talked about this earlier in the PlayStation stream, but the next stream I'm gonna do after, now that this one is done, is going to probably be the Game Awards. I mean, well, actually, no. We're gonna do Air Riders, right? Air Riders is coming out. We're gonna stream that when it comes out, and then after that, it's going to be the Game Awards when that happens, and then that will probably be it for streams for the rest of the year, unless something crazy happens or whatever. I don't know. Or I get Galaxy 2 finally, and we stream that finally. But I can do that really whenever I want. There's no timetable on that. So yeah, thank you all for watching. And with that being said, this is Logan599XP, and I'll see you guys next time.